We said that the suits would be selling it with slideshow presentations and wrapping these products up in 1,000 different ways. The Wall Street beast has been unleashed, and you are seeing all of these XRP products going live. Today, we're going to break down the Amplify XRP ETF, which is targeting 36% income per year, 3% monthly on this options product that they rolled out today on the Chicago Options Exchange. We also have breaking news coming in that Franklin Templeton has filed their 8A for their spot XRP ETF. So I'm going to post the link on down below so you guys can verify it for yourself. We are now going to be waiting for the New York Stock Exchange to share the notice that it is going live. Here is the official documentation right here for you guys to take a look at. Franklin XRP Trust. This is from the SEC database, and we broke this down and covered this for you guys. The S1 was updated on November 4th, 2025, that removed the delay clause starting the 20-day countdown. And so I noted yesterday that this would be ready to go live by November 24th. But it appears that they might have gotten the sign off from the SEC, or they're just jumping the gun. I don't know what's going on here, but they just filed and submitted their 8A form here today, November 18th. Here's the official filing right here. You guys can take a look at it. Franklin XRP Trust signed off November 18th from their CEO. This thing's ready to go live as soon as the New York Stock Exchange puts out the notice that they're going to be listing it and going live. That's the next step, right? As soon as they submit the 8A, that means that the listing, the listing exchange has approved of it, and they are ready to go live. So we will look for an official press release from the New York Stock Exchange that the Franklin XRP ETF is going live. I thought that this wasn't going to be till November 24th. They submit the 8A today. I don't know. We're learning so much about this whole ETF process, and that's why I wanted to make this video breaking down this new ETF option, the options ETF, I should say, that rolled out today from Amplify. So Amplify ETFs, and I note here that XRP is about to set some records in the options market as well, because this is an option income ETF. The ticker is going to be XRPM, and they are targeting 3% monthly, 36% annualized income on this ETF. Now here, folks, the official press release from Amplify, live today on the CBOE. I checked on Robinhood. You can buy this on Robinhood, or any of your other traditional brokerage should have this available and live for you to access today. Amplify XRP 3% monthly premium income ETF targets 36% annualized option premium income. Before you say that this isn't going to impact the price of XRP because it's an options ETF that's going to be primarily generating returns by trading futures and contracts on XRP, hold up. Because I went directly to the listing note here from Amplify, and what I found is that for their holdings as of today, almost a quarter of their holdings, 24%, are actually going to be the spot XRP ETF from Canary. Folks, check this out here, just straight to their official press release and the prospectus. Amplify ETFs, XRPM is the ticker. 3% monthly premium income ETF is what this is. Now, why would you invest in this product? They give the breakdown right here. So we are looking at a growth and high income focus. XRPM is designed to capture XRP price appreciation potential and seeks 36% annualized option premium income. 4 times more options. XRPM uses weekly call options seeking to collect premiums 4 times more often than monthly options, enabling the potential for compounded income and enhanced XRP price returns. So instead of just having one option or a monthly option, right, they're going to be trading weekly call options trying to generate returns even faster. Harvest volatility. When XRP price volatility rises, XRPM option income potential increases, using volatility to help enhance premium income and total returns. So, they note right here that the fund does not invest directly in XRP. Target annualized option premium may vary significantly and reflects market conditions at the prospectus effective date. Distributions are not guaranteed. If the NAV, net asset value of the fund, remains level or decreases during any 1 year period, the annualized premium generated by the fund may be significantly less than the target option premium for that time period. So this is what they're targeting. Is it a guarantee? Absolutely not. And they note here that they are going to be doing distributions in accordance with the 30-day SEC yield, which is a standard yield calculation developed by the SEC that allows for fair comparisons among bond funds. Right? We want this standardized process. This is what makes Wall Street and investors all comfortable, right? Is that this is a standardized process for comparing different ETFs and products. It is based on the most recent month end. This figure reflects the income earned from dividends, excluding option income during the period after deducting the fund's expenses for the period. So that is what we're going to be waiting for, see how they perform. And here are the fund holdings as of November 18th, 2025. And so what you see here, this is so important, folks. Yes, they are trading options or futures on XRP using the volatility XRP ETF, which is the ticker XRPI. That's from Volatility Shares is the company. They've been live for quite some time. And so they have a call option at strike price $12.75 for February 20th, 2026. They have a small call option for November 21st, 2025. So that's a small weekly call option this week going at negative 0.54%. And then also you have a put option at strike price $12.75 for February 20th, 2026, making up 14% of the fund. But you see right here, this gets interesting because 24% of the holdings on this ETF are just going to be spot Canary XRP ETF, right? And so you might be thinking to yourself, and some folks are going to say in the comments wrongfully that this XRP is not going to lead to more buying pressure on XRP. Wrong. A portion of this fund, and to start off the holdings as of today, 24% of it is going to be in the Canary Spot XRP ETF. So if they go out and buy shares of the Canary XRP ETF, Canary has to go buy XRP to back the shares in that ETF. So indirectly, yes, this does lead to buy pressure for the same XRP that me and you hold as well. And that's why when we talked with Sal Gaberte, CEO and founder of Tucrium, he mentioned how opening up and even his product, which is a 2x long XRP ETF product, right? That this is going to, lead to more buying pressure on XRP somewhere else because all of these funds are going to hedge going long, going short, 2x product, 3x product, right? They're going to wrap this thing up in so many different ways, package it up. This fund is trying to target 3% monthly income, right? So you're going to get basically a 3% dividend on top of the underlying asset appreciating. You'll get that additional income, and they're targeting that 36% on an annualized basis. And this is what I've been saying, where these products, although might not be of interest for us. I mean, if I'm going to trade futures on XRP, I just do it on Coinbase, and then I hold all the rest of my XRP spot, right, with no counterparty risk, or I put it in institutional grade custody at platforms like Caleb and Brown. And so for me, these ETF products might not be of interest, but for many people, right, these are the products that they have to use. They can't go create their own wallets and get XRP in cold storage. They have to go through regulated ETF products. We're talking about university endowments, family offices, other institutions, corporations that want to hold these assets on their balance sheet. they're going to do so by holding spot ETFs. This product here from Amplify that's going to generate or try to target 3% monthly, 36% on an annual basis is going to hold a portion of the asset indirectly through spot ETFs. And so, yes, this is going to lead to more buying pressure on XRP. And we just sit back now and we let Wall Street wrap this up in 1,000 different ways, sell it with their slideshow presentations, and all it does at the end of the day is bring more exposure, more access to the underlying asset XRP. And I'm now predicting, I mean, you saw we set the day one volume with Canary Capital, XRPC is the ticker on that one, went live November 13th. We set a record for day one volume with that one. Franklin Templeton looks like their ETF could go live anytime now. 8A has been filed, right? And all of this is driving value back to XRP, setting records once again with this ETF. And now we're going to watch this options. And this is why I'm predicting that in the options category, XRP options are going to set some records over there as well. And we saw Tucrium was their XRP ETF, XXRP was their most successful ETF ever. So we're setting records at these ETF issuers, the companies. We're setting records for day one volume. We're setting records at the CME, the first options contract to $1 billion. Everywhere you look, XRP is setting records. We have all the demand. You even look across our sentiment in the community right now, we are holding strong. You look at our chart right now, we are holding strong. It's just a great place to be. And all of these service providers are coming to us, whether it be DeFi or whether it be the suits, they're all coming to service the XRP family. If you appreciate what we're doing, make sure you like this video, help us out by sharing it out far and wide. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, and come on back tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern for our live show. And we greatly appreciate your support. God bless you all. I am your host, Zach Rector. I really appreciate all of the love and support. If you want to support the channel, just remember that you can start by smashing that thumbs up for me, sharing this content far and wide, and everything else is at my website.